Hi, I'm Glenn. I'm the founder of iDevice Ithaca. My colleagues and I have spent the last 2 years examining the production methodology at Apple and Samsung and determined along the way that with the second and third generation iPhone and the second and third generation Droid, these companies were left with millions of second and third run production phones on hand, meaning those devices were not functional when they came off the assembly line and got sent back to be refurbished, corrected. Once Apple and Samsung discovered that they had millions of devices on hand, it no longer became relevant to employ costly repair divisions with a high level of expertise. And at that point, I decided iDevice Ithaca needed to be born. What was a technology hobby became this. We moved into this space with the desire to return street-level, cost-effective technology repair to the American people. That's me making a kissy face at my daughter for giving me the idea. She asked me why so many devices were thrown away, why Apple charged so much. In an examination of the actual supply chain, parts are pennies on the dollar. Why should American people, A, support a corporate technology? That's my grandfather. He was a VP at Moog Synthesizer, created one of the first Moog synthesizers. That's my partner, Paul Blake. He set up a lot of our Near East supply chain. Why should the American people support paying top dollar for these devices that are sitting on shelves in warehouses, and think about the enormous billion-dollar value or more of the devices taking up shelf space, possibly forever? We want to change that. We want to change the way the American public and these corporations view technology. We want people to understand that what they have is good. It can be repaired, it can be upgraded, it can be replaced, and it can be done so at a quarter of the cost that is offered in the United States today. This is our home base. We were working on the floor. Now we're working to improve everything in the country. We want to move this coast to coast. I know that man would agree. I know that man has been with me spiritually every step of the way. These devices are not ruined. They are not to be thrown in the trash. They just need a little surface-mounted technology expertise. And the problem is solved. Saving the consumer 75% at the street level and requiring corporations to keep hundreds of millions of dollars in real stock off the shelves purpose, and instead returning to the trend of true innovation, changing the way the American economy functions, changing the efficiency, changing the social responsibility. We're committed to that. I'm committed to that. We will not stop, not any day, until we achieve that goal. We're asking you folks to give us a hand, to flesh out the supplies, to offer this not locally, not to a particular state, but to offer it nationally, to change the way we as a people view these devices, which consume billions of dollars a year, to do it for the future, to do it for our kids.